a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, the defense catches a break here, Chris. That in-breaking route is wide open. Quarterback makes a really nice throw. The receiver just dropped the football and misses out on a big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? That's caught. It's Graham. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Pullman. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. The defense has it. Off and running. Touchdown, Texas. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Sayin. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Spins away from defenders. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it.
Oh, and he fumbles! Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
He's found some room at the 45.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Looks like he's going to run it. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Sayin. Finds his man. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball. Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking for some space. It's Baxter. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is a...
The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll hand it off. Powering through. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
BAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Buckeyes will have to. He fakes it. Now looks to throw. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. Gamble does not work at all, and the punter showing why he's not the quarterback. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it down the right side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off and get the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Looking right. This one caught. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up 4 yards on the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense.
And is intercepted.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. To throw, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. QB bootlegs here. The ball comes out. The defense has got it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running with purpose. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And test the middle. He gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Bites off a defender. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Back to throw. It's Sayin. The sure hands. It's Miller. Good enough for first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Nice grab. It's Miller.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where the heck was that on me?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off in reset and they're playing into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, what a grab. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Marsh. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this.
Headed for the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, what a move. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds for the first down marker.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw, testing the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
Dropping back, it's Hill. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Second and long now from their own 10. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start.